Welcome back to yet another episode of the Explore UX cast, where we help you make sense of your users or your customers. I'm your host, Obruche, and today we're tackling a topic that's critical for anyone involved in creating products or services. Whether you're a seasoned designer, a product manager, or just curious about the behind the scenes of design. We're talking about user-centered design thinking and how it's revolutionizing the way we approach usability testing. So let's set the stage. Imagine you're about to launch a brand new app, a groundbreaking website, or a cutting-edge piece of technology. You're excited, the team is buzzing, but there's one major question that keeps nagging at you. Will users actually find this useful and easy to use? That's where user-centered design thinking comes into play. User-centered design thinking isn't just a trendy buzzword. It's a powerful framework that shifts our focus directly onto the users we're designing for. But what exactly does that mean and how does it impact usability testing? Let's break it down. What is user-centered design thinking? User-centered design thinking is a philosophy and methodology that places the user at the heart of the design process. It's about understanding their needs, desires, and limitations. Instead of designing a product and then hoping users will like it, you start by deeply understanding who your users are, what they need, and how they interact with your product. The core of user-centered design thinking revolves around three key principles. 1. Empathy, understanding users' experiences and feelings. This means engaging with them directly, observing how they use products, and identifying their pain points and preferences. Second iteration, the design process is cyclical. You prototype, test, gather feedback, and refine your designs repeatedly. This iterative approach ensures that the final product aligns closely with users' needs. 3. Collaboration, bringing together diverse perspectives from stakeholders, designers, and users. I will talk about implementing user-centered design thinking in usability testing. But first, let me talk about why usability testing matters. Now let's dive into usability testing. This is where the user-centered design thinking framework truly shines. Usability testing involves evaluating a product by testing it with real users. The goal is to identify any issues or obstacles they encounter while using the product and to gather insights on how to improve it. Why is this so crucial? Imagine launching a website without testing it with real users. It might look great to you, but if users find it confusing or difficult to navigate, you've missed a huge opportunity for improvement. Usability testing helps uncover these issues early before they reach the public. Love xploreUX cast. Here's how you can make a difference. Be a UX champion. Chat with friends, family, and anyone who wants to learn about UX and usability testing. You can supercharge the show. Subscribe, rate, and review xploreUX cast on wherever you listen to podcasts. This helps others discover the good stuff and lets the platform know we're winning. Let's talk UX. Leave comments on the podcast or social media. Got a burning testing question or a topic you'd love to hear explored? Hit me up. And join the UX crew by signing up for our newsletter on LinkedIn and connect with fellow UX enthusiasts. See links in the description. Now let's look into implementing user-centered design thinking in usability testing. Let's walk through how you can implement user-centered design thinking in your usability testing process. 1. Define your user personas. Start by creating detailed profiles of your target users. Include information about their goals, challenges, and behaviors. This will guide your testing and ensure that you're focusing on the right aspects. 2. Develop scenarios and tasks. Design realistic scenarios and tasks for users to complete during testing. These should reflect actual use cases and help you understand how users interact with your product. 3. Conduct the testing. Invite real users who match your personas to participate in the testing. Observe their interactions, note any difficulties they encounter, and gather their feedback. 4. Analyze the results. Review the data collected from the usability tests. Look for patterns and common issues. What are the pain points? What works well? 5. Iterate and improve. Use the insights gained to make design improvements. Then test again. This cycle of testing and refining helps you create a product that truly meets users' needs. Curious about the latest UX trends? Sign up for our UX newsletter on LinkedIn. See the link in the description section of this episode. Now, I will talk briefly about some real-world examples and then talk about some successful usability testing tips. Let's look at a few real-world examples where user-centered design thinking made a huge difference. 1. Airbnb. When Airbnb first launched, they used user-centered design thinking to improve their platform. They conducted extensive user research, which revealed that users were having trouble with the search functionality. By iterating on their design based on user feedback, they significantly enhanced the search experience, leading to increased bookings and user satisfaction. 2. Dropbox. Dropbox employed usability testing early in their development process. They used prototypes to test how users interacted with file sharing features. By gathering feedback and making adjustments, they refined their product to be more intuitive and user-friendly, which was crucial in their rapid growth. Before we wrap up, here are some tips to ensure your usability testing is as effective as possible. 1. Recruit a diverse group. Ensure your test participants represent the diverse range of your actual user base. This will give you a more comprehensive understanding of how different users interact with your product. 2. Keep it simple. Design tasks that are straightforward and reflect common user actions. Avoid complex or ambiguous scenarios that might confuse participants. 3. Facilitate, don't lead. Allow users to interact with the product on their own terms. Avoid guiding them too much. Instead, observe and ask open-ended questions to gain genuine insights. 4th, act on feedback. Implement changes based on the feedback you receive. Show users that their input is valued by making improvements that address their concerns. Final thoughts. Mastering user-centered design thinking is crucial for effective usability testing. By placing users at the heart of the design process, you can create products that truly meet their needs. Remember to empathize with users, iterate based on feedback, and collaborate across diverse perspectives. Usability testing is your opportunity to uncover insights and refine your designs before launch, ensuring a product that is intuitive and user friendly. Apply these principles to elevate your designs and deliver exceptional user experiences. And there you have it, an in-depth look at how user-centered design thinking can transform your approach to usability testing. By keeping your users at the center of your design process, you're not only enhancing their experience, but also driving your product's success. So, thank you for tuning in to Explore UX Cast. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and share this podcast with your colleagues and friends. Until next time, keep designing with your users in mind and stay dynamic. Thanks for joining me on Explore UX Cast. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to reach out to us on X at xploreUXcast. I will leave additional links in the description section of this episode. Until next time, keep exploring the world of UX. Cheers and have a good one.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of bird.